beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ami, my pronouns are he, him, and on this channel you will follow me on my journey as a black queer trans world traveler as I travel the world and see all that it has to offer. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing my experience flying from Los Angeles to Singapore via Singapore Airlines economy. In the video, I'm going to share my experiences from how the food's like, how comfortable it is, and just overall my experience because I've never flown this airport before, and this is a 16-hour flight, y'all. First leg's about 11 hours, then we have a 1-hour layover in Tokyo, then another 6 hours. So this is me just trying to get checked in and going through security at LAX. I was really surprised they have like dogs like this just checking people's luggage, but you know, it's cool. But here I am at the gate about to get on the plane. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And without further ado, let's start our journey on Singapore Airlines. Make sure y'all get ready, put on seatbelts, and let's get it. Like I mentioned earlier, we're flying basic economy because your boy is trying to travel, but we making a way where there is no way, traveling on a budget. So I'm showing y'all the seats. I think these are pretty good seats. You get your little pillow, you get a blanket. I think it's a pretty decent setup. They also have a nice little video monitor so you can watch your movies and stuff. Got a little game console thing, so I think this is pretty chill for economy if you ask me. One thing I noticed, so I'm not the smallest person.
Cabin crew, all doors are closed.
So the belt is pretty much extended all the way to fit my waist. I mean, I could tighten it a little bit, but I think this is a little bit smaller than I've experienced on other airlines, so that's something to note. Foot space, I mean, I have a lot of stuff, but it's pretty good. I don't have anyone next to me, so we'll kick that over here. But you have the TV, you have your charging ports, audio as well, and you have a console. So yeah, ensure that your tray table is stocked for weight. I do want to say that their safety video is top tier, like there was nobody sitting up there pointing at the exits, but this video here was like, you got to see all of Singapore. It was really well done. Like, it was very captivating. Like, if this had a rating, this would be a 10 out of 10 for the safety video, because these be boring, y'all. These be boring. So we took off, and quickly after we took off, they started serving lunch. They said over this flight, they said there'll be 3 meals, so I'm showing y'all what I got. I got a Sprite. They asked if I want chicken or beef. I got chicken, so this was like a chicken, some with rice and vegetables. Yeah, it kind of looked a little weird. I was a little, you know, a little at first, but I was like, okay, we go see what it is. We got some bread, which was pretty good, and we got some crackers, some cheese, which I did not eat because I do not need to be eating no cheese while I'm flying, because anyway, you know, you get your silverware, and I don't know, it was a little setup. There's a little carrot cake they gave me. When I flew to Thailand a couple years back with China Eastern, the setup was immaculate, but I don't know if this is budget cuts, but never flew Singapore Airlines, but I would say this was decent. So let's actually try the food and eat it. And before someone comes at my neck in the comments about how I rate this food or whatever the case may be or how it looks, listen, I've heard horror stories about airline food, so for me, it's just like, is it good? Does it have flavor? Does it have taste? All that good stuff. So it's like, if you're looking for exquisite cuisine, I don't think you'll find in Singapore Airlines economy, but I'm going to give y'all the real. So this food overall, I think it was okay. Like, I think in the moment, I gave it like a 3. Looking at it now, maybe a 2.5. Looking at it in the future, this is probably my least favorite meal that I have, but it was okay. You know, you got your veggies, you got your meat, you know, you got what you need. And it wasn't the most delicious thing, but also wasn't bad. So I was like, it's okay. It's okay. So I was eating, I was chilling, and then they came by with Haagen-Dazs ice cream. Now, if y'all know me, I spent the last long time in Latin America, and Haagen-Dazs is expensive in Mexico. It's expensive in the United States, so I was kind of happy. I was like, vanilla, but you know, we's happy. I like ice cream, so Basically, I just finished my meal. I found a nice little movie. I started watching King Richard because I heard good stuff about that. And I was just vibing and chilling. I love these little maps, and at this point we were like flying over the ocean, so I'm giving y'all a little sneak peek of the route from Los Angeles to Tokyo. So full disclosure, y'all, after eating and I watched that movie, I fell asleep. I think it was like maybe 2-3 hours. It was decent sleep, ain't nobody bothered me, but then it was time to eat. So after watching a 2-3 hour movie and getting some sleep, we had about an hour and a half left of this 10 to 11 hour, I can't remember how long, flight. So it was time to eat, and I will also rate the entertainment system in just a minute, y'all. So one thing I was a little bit disappointed to see, it was literally the exact same side setup as the other meal. I'm like, y'all, come on. But we had chicken again. The options this time was chicken, beef, and fish. I'm not eating fish on a plane. I'm sorry, that's just me. But we got the chicken. This one I would say is the second best one as far as taste. As y'all can see, I look very much tired. This is like probably the second or third day of my overall travels, so we just doing our best. I would say for overall taste, I would give this one like a 3.2. It was a bit better than the last one, but it wasn't really anything to run home and call mom and tell anybody about, so that's why I'm just like, It was food, it was good, and it was chilling. Like I said, I was just disappointed. I was ready to see the new sides or something else that they had, but same set as the other one. I got a Sprite again. Another thing to note, you can get beer, wine, or other drinks. You get tea, coffee, all types of stuff. Since I was traveling for 4 days, I was trying to play safe in these streets with my stomach, so that's why I went for the Sprite. But just so y'all know, those options are available. Next, I'm gonna tell y'all about like the little entertainment system. I felt like it was pretty good. I watched Fresh Prince during this part, ate that little carrot cake. The carrot cake was actually pretty good. But the entertainment itself was not that bad. I would probably give it out of 10, maybe a 7 or an 8, because it had some decent movies, had some videos, had music, it had some TV shows. Again, really wasn't something that would go run home and tell nobody about, but it was decent and it gave me some entertainment to look at, because just so y'all know, if you do fly here, you need to be a member of their services to get free Wi-Fi on the plane. So make sure you sign up for this membership before you get on the plane, when you get your ticket, so that you can get 2 free hours of Wi-Fi. Otherwise, if you don't, you're gonna be SOL like I was. So yeah. So here we are, we're about to land in Tokyo. It's daytime there. I don't know what I'd be trying to look for or what I think I'd be finding on these little things, but I like messing with them. But it's daytime in Tokyo. We're about to land. We're very, very close. And honestly, the comfortability, I was fine. I think it definitely helped that I didn't have someone staying next to me, so I could spread out a little bit more. But honestly, I could have laid out if I wanted to. But overall, I would give the comfortability, because I've flown on some budget airlines where my booty can barely fit in the seat. I would say it was pretty comfortable, and so maybe like a 7-8 out of 10 as far as comfortability. I was able to sleep pretty well, and yeah, I was chilling. Something I want to note is that people were wearing their masks outside of everyone eating, which I think also helped me feeling comfortable as well on the flight. Exploring a little bit in the airports. It's so cool to be in Japan. This is wild. Yeah, I always see these on like YouTube.
They accept Visa, right?
Yeah.
I should have my Singaporean card here.
How much is 150?
That's a good question. I hear everything is very expensive.
Is it?
Yes.
So many options.
Okay, now Visa.
Visa?
Oh. Hey. I think it's changing by itself.
Y'all can count on me to always strike up a conversation when traveling. So this is Daniela. We met when we were in LAX airport, and we're talking. She was from Mexico, and I was telling her I'm going to miss speaking Spanish and all that stuff. And this is us trying to get something out this vending machine. And as y'all can tell, it was a struggle. It was a time. Yeah. Y'all comment down below which one you would get. They have like some of them are translated into English, but most of them are not. But y'all comment down below which one y'all would get.
Select the item. 2. Select payment method.
Pero aquí no.
Card. Maybe. I don't speak Japanese. Thanks.
We got it. I don't
Oh
even
my
know.
god, this was not water.
What is it?
Sorry.
Can you use the credit card?
Yes. Visa.
Visa.
Yes.
Okay. Visa.
What is it?
I don't know what is ion water.
We can use it?
Yeah.
I picked by mistake, but we can actually read in Japanese.
Oh my god.
Okay, maybe.
Ion water.
But it's sweat.
Saya tinggal di Singapura. Okay. Yeah.
What?
What?
Pocari Sweat.
Pocari Sweat, that one.
And
Like
this is
kind of
little
for
bit like a
Salty.
little bit like a salt, a bit
Like mineral water?
like mineral water.
Oh, so like it's
How do I choose Visa?
first you select the item.
presión. Why am I speaking this?
Yeah. Then this is already
Oh, you know
card.
Spanish?
And then
Yes, but it's useless here.
No, I know Spanish too.
And
Oh,
then
where are
take
you
the
from?
I'm from Honduras.
Oh, okay, qué chido.
What about you?
De Estados Unidos, pero yo vivo en Latam como 2 años casi.
card. Yes.
Okay. Oh.
Thing?
Different thing.
Do you want to change?
You want to change that for you?
Really?
Yeah, sure.
And you want this?
No, I just want a green tea actually.
Are you sure? No, I pay you this.
No,
but
no,
I
it's
don't have
okay.
the
Don't
end.
worry. I want this.
Thank you.
What is that?
What?
This is the Pocari Sweat under.
Do you want this?
Okay. Okay. Let me
Okay.
take it.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Everyone got what they wanted.
Yeah.
Happily ever after.
Okay, now yes. Yeah, it should be coming. Yes.
I love
We
the
learn.
song.
We learn and now we teach.
Okay, Tanda, go ahead.
A frequent question people ask me is like, Ami, how do you meet people when you're abroad and traveling? And it's like, honestly, I just strike up conversations. Yeah, I'm that person. I'm that extrovert. But honestly, I heard Daniela speaking Spanish to someone, and I was talking to her about how I'm going to miss speaking Spanish after living in Mexico. And she's from Mexico, and it just started from there. So now I have this cool person I met that lives in Singapore. We had a mini adventure with the drink machine, and we're both heading to the next stop of Singapore. But Daniela lives in Singapore.
Yes.
Daniela, do you think people should move to Singapore?
I think people should visit Singapore for sure, but it's a bit expensive to live, so it's a beautiful country anyway.
But it's expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive.
This is where we were, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna try this apple tea. Let's see. Smells good. Very light, not too sweet. That's another thing about Asia, like stuff is like not as sweet as the US. Like this in the US, but here's like get you some apple tea at the Tokyo airport. Thank you.
Yeah.
Alright, y'all, so we're back on a plane on our way to go to Singapore. It's another 6 hours on the flight. And yeah, honestly, at this point, I think this is my second or third day of travel at this point. I'm just tired. I'm just like, just get me there, please, ASAP and hurry. But this apple tea was actually pretty fuego. And honestly, I want to go back one day to Japan and visit more. But yeah. Like, for context, I literally slept on the cold, hard floor of the LAX airport the night before, because this is my one thing with Singapore Airlines. They refused to let me check in until it was 4 hours before the flight. So I was sore, I was tired, I was all that stuff. So I was kind of over that. So that's my one big con with Singapore Airlines. Count y'all days for that one. But let's get into the last meal from this flight. So we got some new sides. We got bread again, but a different type of bread. We are working with some butter again for the bread. You know, the same creamer for if you got coffee and stuff like that. Some crackers again. And there was like a little cheese thing, but that wasn't really my vibe, but you know, I think maybe it's because these are from Japan. I don't know, y'all. I really don't know. But yeah, there was this cheese. I wasn't sure what that was, but again, like I said, I'm not going to choose violence today. Then for my main dish, I got chicken. I think there was a beef option as well. I don't know why, I just always get chicken. Maybe, I don't know what that is. Maybe that's a toxic trait, but I just be getting chicken. But I would say I think this was the most flavorful dish I got. But tell me why when I opened this, y'all, I thought there was a wet paper towel on my food. I was ready to go off. But then after further inspection, I realized that it is a piece of cabbage or a cabbage-like thing. But well, y'all, when I tell you I thought that was a paper towel, I was about to be like, listen, this is I was about to go off. But the chicken looked decent, and yeah, I mean, it came with vegetables, it had the pasta, and overall, like after tasting it, this had the most flavor, and I would maybe give it like a 3.2, 3.5 maybe. Honestly, y'all, the bar wasn't that high. Like the food was like, it was edible, it had flavor, it was good, but it's like, it's economy food, so I didn't really have high expectations. At its core, I just wanted to make sure it's something that wouldn't make me sick, that was pleasant to eat, and would help me have the fuel to get to my next stop. So have more, you know, have veggies and stuff like that, which it did. So I think it gave what it was meant to give. So we're coming up to the end of the video. I wanted to just give my overall thoughts. Definitely would fly Singapore Airlines again. I want to say their customer service, the flight attendants were so nice. I remember I was leaving this last flight and I was like, just curious if there are any extra snacks, because they had a couple snacks and stuff. And they literally gave me a bag of snacks because they knew I was going to have an overnight layover. Super sweet people, really great in that regard. The gate agent at the check-in that wouldn't let me check in until 4 hours before. Like I said, count your days. But overall, I would definitely fly Singapore Airlines again. Another note, I did not use the restroom while on the flight. I'm a little bit of a germaphobe, y'all. So I made sure to go before I got on the plane. I made sure to go to sleep, you know, made sure to very much look at how I was taking in liquids and all that good stuff. As far as the experience, as far as economy, Singapore Airlines, I would give them a solid, with everything to consider, 9 out of 10. I think it's a pretty good economy experience. I felt like with the money I spent, it felt worth it, and I would fly them again. So with that being said, thank y'all so much for watching. If you have questions or anything about this flight or this experience or anything, please leave them down below. If you aren't already subscribed, make sure you go down below and smash the subscribe button and slightly tap that like button. And make sure you continue on this journey with me around the world and seeing what this world has to offer. Bye for now from this delicious thing of cookies and cream ice cream that Singapore Airlines gave. That being said, thank y'all, and I'll see you next time. Bye.